What is going on, great people of YouTube, Dopetopia, and just the world all together? Today's a great day. I just finished up reading a series, and every once in a while, something just blows my dick off. We're going to keep it short today and talk about a series that's awesome. If you're into horror, you need this in your collection. I read a lot of horror. I read a lot of stuff that's not horror. And you know what? Probably 80% of the stuff I read does not end up in my PC. I give away. And this is definitely PC material. So if it's PC material, I think I need to tell you about it. And I think you need to go out and buy it. And you need to show it some love. And what we're talking about is Dracula. I just finished up reading this. And dude, this is probably the best read of the year from last year. I don't know if you can call it last year or this year. But it's only 4 issues. I loved everything about it. It's hardly ever a book that comes out that I think is perfect, but this is as close to perfect as you can be. I'm going to give this thing about a 9.7 on the taco meter. So, I mean, that's something for me because I think the highest I've ever graded anything is about an 8.1. So, I'm telling you, if you ain't read Dracula, pick up the trade when it comes out because now it's all done. It's going to be in trade form. I'm probably going to buy the trade too. I remember reading the very first issue of this, issue 1, in a dark parking lot underneath the street light, waiting on my son to come out of the building he was in, and I was simply amazed. I was floored by how good this was. And when I first opened it up, I saw the artwork. The artwork is not my kind of artwork, but it drew me in. It made me be there. When I opened this up, and now after like half an issue, all the way through half an issue to issue 4, I wouldn't have another artist. You got to have this artist. This book here, Martin Simmons, James Tyden, knocked it out of the park, man. I mean, it draws you in. It makes you want to read more. It's one of them stories when you're reading it, it could be it could be 200 pages, but it feels like you just read 30 pages. You're like, where did the time go? And it does a great job at the end of each issue of making you want more. And that's what a good book should do. It makes you want to read the next issue. But I got to say, this is Tyden's best work. And, I like Something's Killing the Children. I don't read it anymore, but I like the very first 25 issues. And that's probably what he's known the most for. But I'm telling you, I think this is his best work. I love Universal Monsters. I want to give kudos to Skybound and Image. This is the shit. And I thought I'd first just show you all the covers. Look at this classic #1 cover. There's number 2. It's a wonderful story. It's got Reinsfeld in it. It's got all these girls in it that just cannot tell Dracula no. And it is a wonderful story. It's a wonderful story, done right, drawn right, everything about it. The art is creepy. The art, the way they do the art in these, it just draws you in. It is amazing. If you ain't reading this, you need to read this. And I'm not going to keep you long, but thought I'd just show you a little bit of it, tell you about it, because it deserves. If you're a horror fan, this is where it's at. I mean, it is done tastefully. It is done. Everything about it's great. I'll show you the splatter page in this one. It's got a real good splatter page. I love it. And the good part about it is, like in April, I believe it's April, April 24, they got the Creature from the Black Lagoon coming next. So I think they're going to try to do all the Universal monsters. Ron V is writing Creature from the Black Lagoon. And don't be surprised after that if we keep buying these, keep supporting it, if you don't see more characters. I know I've heard they're going to maybe do the Bride of Frankenstein. So get in where you fit in. And if you fit into the horror category, Dracula is where it's at. So go get you some Dracula. Tell me about it. Leave the comments down below if you're reading Dracula. Because I would like to find some people that's actually reading Dracula besides me. And I'd like to see what you guys think about it. But Dracula, this is the shit. So get you some Dracula in your life. And till next time, read your comics.